Willi Church Kids Online starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
I stand before you now, the greatness of your renown. I've heard of the majesty and wonder of you, King of heaven. In humility I bow as your love. Wave after wave crashes over me, crashes over me. For you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way for all to enter in. I have heard you calling my name. I have heard the song of love that you sing. Oh, so I will let you draw me out beyond the shore into your grace. Oh, your grace as your love. In wave after wave crashes over me, crashes over me. For you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way for all to enter in. You make me brave, you make me brave. You call me out beyond the shore into the waves. You make me brave, you make me brave. You call me out beyond the shore into the waves. You make me brave, you make me brave. No fear can hinder now the promises you made. You make me brave, you make me brave. No fear can hinder now the love that made a way. As your love in wave after wave crashes over me, crashes over me. For you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way. As your love in wave after wave crashes over me, crashes over me. For you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way. Champion of heaven, you made a way for all to enter in.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming to hang out with me again. There's not many more of these Willi Kids Online that I'm going to be doing, so thanks for tuning in. I've just been reading a really interesting story here in this Kids Bible, and Jesus says this: imagine you have a friend who comes to your house in the middle of the night and asks for some bread. You wouldn't give it to them because they're your friend, but that you would give it to them because they had the courage to ask. I mean, if it was your friend, you'd be like, go home and come back tomorrow, I'm trying to sleep. No, you would give it to them because they had the courage to ask at that hour. And it got me thinking, right? If we are going to follow Jesus and live different, then maybe we should have the courage to go to God for things too. In fact, that can be our live different key point for today. Have courage, ask God. Can you do that? Let's live different and have courage and ask God. Now, we played some rock, paper, scissors a while ago. And I'm sure I annihilated you, I smashed you, I beat you black and blue. And so I'm going to give you the chance to have some courage, okay? And verse me again, okay? So, the way we're going to do it today is we're going to go rock, paper, scissors, and after that we then choose. So it could be rock, paper, scissors, paper, rock, paper, scissors. Got the idea? That's the way we're going to do it this time, okay? If you haven't played rock, paper and scissors before, if someone chooses rock and someone chooses scissors, rock beats scissors. Scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. Okay? One practice, and then it is on. And parents, at the end of this, if your kid does really well or not so well, you can tell us how many points they won at the end of it. Okay, are you ready? Rock, paper, scissors, scissors! What did you go with? Did you go... Oh, I'm sure I won. Ready again? Rock, paper, scissors. I did scissors again! Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, rock. How many points you got so far, hey? Am I doing better than you? Maybe. I bet I am. Come on. Rock, paper, scissors, paper! Rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, scissors! Oh, can't see that very well. Scissors! Come on, who's winning? Come on. Rock, paper, scissors, rock! Rock, paper, scissors, rock! Okay, rock, paper, scissors, rock! How many points you got? Have you got to 10 yet? Come on, hopefully we can get someone to 10. Hopefully it's me. Rock, paper, scissors, paper. How are you doing? Are you winning more than you're losing? Many draws? Who cares about draws? We want to win! Rock, paper, scissors. Last one. Rock, paper, scissors, God! Woo, you can't beat God, that's right. But you see, that's why we go to God. How many points did you get? Put it in the chat if you like. Well, you know what? Even Jesus, as he tells the story, encourages us to go to God, to talk to him. So why don't we sing that song that we know, the Lord's Prayer?
Gives
Who can remember what number Matthew we're up to? Jesse, can you remember? What about you, Eliza? Zoe, what number chapter are we up to? I'll give you a clue. Well, we're up to 5, and I'm so excited because this is the one where Jesus preaches. Get that, Jesus preaches. Can you imagine if Jesus walked into our church and instead of Megan or Jono, we had Jesus talking to us? Well, this is what Jesus does in chapter 5. It's called the Sermon on the Mount, but you don't need to know that. It's just Jesus preaching, right? And do you know what he talks about most of all? Love. I know Jude and Aiden and Gabrielle and Ruben. Love is probably blah. It's all about girly stuff, love. But it is not, because even Jesus talked about love. And you know what? Come closer. He even wants us to love our enemies, right? And here's the secret. Do you know the toys? I couldn't get them today because they're having a bit of a thing. They're a bit fighting. But Theodore and Whoopsie don't really like Rufus. And I often have to talk to them and straighten their problems out because sometimes they're enemies. So sometimes I have to talk to them about love and how Jesus said we should love our enemies. So, Seeds, I want you to see what you can do this week and who you can love. Because when we show love to other people, we show them Jesus. Because that's what, remember last week, WWJD? That's what Jesus would do. Jesus would show other people love. So, Jude, when Oliver takes one of your toys, Jesus would show him love. Hold the phone, Jude. Calm down, you can do it. And so we can all show other people love. We can pick people the flower. We can just give them a hug. We can show people love. Just like in Matthew chapter, can't hear you, chapter 5. I think I heard you then, Jamie. Matthew chapter 5, where Jesus talks about love. So, Seeds, I want you to look around and see who you can show love to this week. You might just give someone a cuddle. You might pick them a flower. You might tidy your rooms. Oh, that's a big ask, isn't it? What about you, Marley and Reese over there? I want all of you right now. Stop. Let's all think of one way we can show somebody love. Zoe, how are you going to show someone love? Jamie, Ruben, how are you going to show people love? And I want us all to think about that. I'm going to show someone love. Now, look, I'm going to have a cup of tea. So that's showing Kate some love. But anyway, Seeds, I will see you next week. Think about how you're going to show someone love this week, okay? See ya.
Do you have the courage to ask God for things? What if he doesn't like what I ask for? What if he's too busy doing other things? I mean, he's the king of the universe, and I'm just me. Why would he care about my requests? Well, actually, God thinks you're incredibly special, and even his own son, Jesus, says this to those people who choose to follow him. He says, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find, and knock, and the door will be opened to you. So if Jesus says this, then he really does want us to come and ask him things. I know one thing that God gives to every single person who asks, seeks, and knocks. He gives them his son Jesus, and he gives them the forgiveness that's found in him. How cool is that? Now everyone say, hi Kate, who has a message for us. Did you sing these words before in our song, in the Lord's Prayer? Your kingdom come, your will be done. Well, they are really important words to understand when having courage to ask God about anything. God wants us to ask him for anything, but he reminds us that it's only the things that he knows that will be good for us, things that he wants, that we'll actually get when we ask for them. So he's not like a genie, but he wants us to come to him and he will give us what we need. Does everyone have courage yet to bring anything to Jesus? Because he wants us to? because we need to, and he loves us. So there's no reason not to. I've got some pictures here, and I'm going to show them to you, and I want you to answer 2 questions. First question, are you allowed to ask Jesus for it? And second question, will you get it? Okay, see what you think. Picture number 1, if you can see, it's protection. Someone in a bubble. Can you ask God for it? Yes? No? Will you get it? I wonder. It's up to you. I'm asking you. Second picture. This is a truck full of lollies. Yes! Can you ask Jesus for it? Will you get it? I'm not weighing in at the moment. This is all over you. Next one. Love. Can you ask Jesus for it? Will you get it? Okay. Money. Can you ask Jesus for it? Will you get it? What else is there? Can you, for your grandparents, can you ask things for your grandparents, praying for them? Can you do that? Will you get what you ask for? Okay, there's a few more. Help! Can you ask Jesus for help? Will you get it? Slam dunk. Oh, come on. Love to be able to slam dunk. Do something awesome like that. Can you ask Jesus for it? Will you get it? And the last one. A holiday is a roller coaster. Can you ask Jesus for a holiday? Will you get it? You know what? The answer for all of those things, all of them, for the first question is yes. You can ask Jesus for it. Every single one of those things. You can ask and come to Jesus for everything. But the second question, will you get it? Will you get it? Well, to be truthful, for nearly all of them, I think the answer is maybe. Jesus will know what you need. And if it's not what you need, I don't think he will bless you with it. If it is, then the answer might be not yet or yes. The one thing that he does give every time, though, and the answer is always yes, is love. He will always give you love. Jesus goes on to say that if a son asks his father for a fish, then surely the father won't give him a snake. So don't forget, since God is our Heavenly Father, then he must want to give us good things too. So today, when we pray, I'm going to leave a quiet gap for you to tell God about anything you need. Let's pray. Father God, I know that you are a good God and that you love us very, very much. There's something that some of our seeds would like to speak to you about right now. And so, God, I want to give them an opportunity to go for it, seeds. Thank you, God, for listening. And we trust that you will do the best things for us. Amen. Well, there's the end of another one. Don't forget, if you need to refresh your browser or put out and enter back in ready for Willi Church Online at 10, don't forget to do so. Bye.